A very good morning to you all. Good morning, sir. In our last class we discussed the characteristics of human rights, and we say that human is universal, timeless, legally binding, equally and non-discriminatory, inherent, justiciable and so on. Today we will be discussing the categories of human rights. Human rights is categorized into 3 generations.
The first generation of the categories of human rights is called civic and political rights. Civic and political rights is the first generation. The second generation is economic, social, and cultural rights, while the third generation is called environmental and developmental rights. So categories is divided into 3, and it is called the first, second, and third generation of human rights. All right. Under civic and political rights, as one of the categories of human rights, these are rights that are enshrined in Article 3 of 21. Article 3 of 21 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. It talks more on the right to life, freedom from torture and inhuman treatment, from slavery and forced labor, freedom of movement and choice of residence, the right to fair trial, the right to privacy, freedom of thought, conscience, and etc. So these rights talks on your civic and political rights the more in terms of self-determination and equality of persons. This right also emphasize on liberty, and it's more of a minor science right. That is the right that is tagged hands off right. This civic right include life and safety, expression, thought, movement, religion, among others. While the political aspect of this right include freedom of expression, you express your political view, the right to justice, freedom of assembly, and the like. So it is called hands off right. Hands off right. That is, it has the minor science right. It is called a minor science right. The second categories of human rights is called economic, social, and cultural rights. These are rights connected to social and economic features of life. It is the right enshrined in Articles 22 to 28 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, UDHR. And these rights include right to work, the right to fair remuneration, the right to adequate standard of living, the right to form and join trade union, the right to social security, right to own property, the right to education, and the right to participate in cultural activities. So it is called economic, social, and cultural rights. This right is also known as plus science right. Plus science right. It is referred to as hands-on right. Hands-on right. It talks about equality. Hands-on right. That is, the economic rights include workers' rights, right to form and join trade union. The social rights include right to social security, while the cultural rights include right to participate in cultural life, cultural activities. So it is referred to as hands-on rights and talks about equality. It is plus science right. What? Plus science right. The third category of human rights talks about environmental and developmental rights. This right is basically concerned about the environment, the peace of the environment, and development in that environment. It includes the right to live in an environment that is clean and protected from destruction. The right that gives you the privilege to live in a wholesome environment. And these are the rights that is being advocated by third world country. That is right for environment to be secured against pollution. So it is referred to as what? Environmental and developmental right. It is called plus minus science right. Plus minus science right. A plus minus science. This plus minus science right is known as collective rights. Collective right. That is a group of people pursuing common goals. Group of people coming together to pursue common goals. How they can live in a proper environment that is well developed, that is clean, that is neat, and protected. And this will make them to live comfortably and also pursue peace among themselves. So this right brings about security of lives and property. This right make them to be free from any act of terrorism because the environment will be secured. So it is called collective right.